We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? Super Dave over there dropping the links. Any of you guys that are on Facebook, this is a web page that we put together, a Facebook page that we put together. And if you would like, you could post your crappie fishing reports or bluegill fishing reports or ask questions or anything like that. We appreciate having you on, or just come on in and talk crappie. This is Steve's email and Steve's with Limits Tackle Facebook. Any of you guys need to get in touch with Steve to get you some of those fantastic baits or update your fishing electronics. There's Wayne. What's going on, Wayne? Tommy, what's going on, my buddy? Stopped in to hit the thumbs up for the Crappie King. Oh, who are you talking about? Super Dave? Super Dave, the Crappie King. Appreciate you coming in, Tommy. Hopefully everything's good for you, brother. Have if you could answer a quick question, have you been fishing? Is what I would like to know. Lynn, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining us. Guys, I tell you what, man, we've had that little front come through and it absolutely turned those crappie on. They're not super aggressive, but man, they are feeding. Conroe has been a little tough. Even Lake Houston's been a little tough too. But if you get the jig right there, I mean right there, you get the jig right there and let him see it and give it the right action. And they're moving in slow motion because that Thermocline is still banging out there. That Thermocline is still really bad. So, and with the low oxygen, they're not wanting to put a bunch of work in. But if you make that bait accessible to them and easy for them to get it, they're gonna come and eat it. They're gonna come and eat it. And most of the fish that I've been seeing some fish out there suspended. But it seems to me that the better bite is finding that fish that's right there on that structure, not wanting to be bothered, and they're turning up and taking that bait pretty good. Murdoch, what's going on, my man? Tell me a fish story, buddy. I think you got to go fishing this past weekend, did you? I think that's what you were saying. You had time to get out there. I'm far from the Crappie King. Come on now, Dave. Come on, Dave. Come on, man. Quinlan, what's going on, dude? Where you been? Thank you for joining us. What's up, Dave?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, pretty good.
Good, good.
Good. Sitting here talking about crappie.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Yes, sir. Wayne, you're totally right. But I tell you what, we've been still getting. I hadn't had rain at my house yet, but we've still been getting that real heavy cloud build up, and been cooling things off a little. But man, I'll tell you, it's been hot. It's been really hot.
Oh, yeah.
Slap B, what's up, my man?
Slab B, what's happening?
A1 fishing, what's going on, my man?
A1.
A1, you still fishing? I know it's hot, man. I know it's super hot, man. But the catching right now has been. You didn't fish this. Have you fished this week? You didn't fish
Yeah,
this weekend.
yeah. I went Friday and I went Thursday and Friday. No, wait. Yeah, Thursday and Friday.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Of last week.
Yeah, last week. This
Okay,
week I don't
okay.
know. Wait, did I go this week? I don't even remember. I don't think so. Man, I got to look on my phone to see if I went because I always forget. picture of the water temperature and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I launch.
Tell you what, that little old system that came through, it didn't seem like it was a major change, but it dropped that water temp quite a bit. It was, one morning was out there at 83 degrees, and that other the other trip I did this week, we were done early, but the water temp only got up to 85.
Yeah. Yeah, I went
And
Thursday
those,
and Friday.
yeah, those fish are responding good.
Yeah, Friday I went to catch. I got a local tire shop. I told him I was going to fry some fish for him, so I dropped it off Saturday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's super cool.
yeah.
B. Dennis.
Hey,
Hey,
Broderick, what's happening?
oh, that's Broderick. He didn't
Yeah,
change his handle.
yeah. No, he's always beat that. No, you think he has two handles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my
That
first
and
time ever
what's the
seeing
other
that
one?
one.
Yeah, the other. I can't remember the other one.
Yeah. Cooler here to last couple of days. Man, I love it, but ain't gonna it ain't gonna last for sure.
It's cooler here. It's like 95 now. I didn't see no 100 degrees in the forecast. That's good.
Yeah.
They
Man,
say around August 15th, it starts going down a couple degrees
yeah,
on
for
average.
y'all maybe not
On
that.
average, but
Yeah, yeah. On a normal year
yeah.
with normal weather. Yeah. But man, I got out of my yard today. I was like, man, we're gonna get this knocked out. And I always do my front yard first, so I'll cut it and then weed eat and blow, and got my weed eater out there, and it went to acting the fool. I got a gas powered and a electric, and
Mhm.
both of them jokers messing up. I'm
Oh
like, you
man,
got to be kidding me. So I'm tinkering with these things 4 or 5 hours, man, and never got them working right.
yeah, man.
So
Yeah, I just learned on the Echo gas when they got a grease, they got a little,
on the spinner head,
yeah, you put the
yeah,
grease in,
yeah,
squeeze the
yep,
tube. I've never
yep,
done it. I'm gonna go buy some tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah,
All of them have it.
yeah. I didn't even know you put grease in
Yeah.
there. Yep, you thread the tube in there and then you squeeze
Uh
the
huh.
grease. Yeah.
Yeah. Murdoch says weather has been a lot better here this week, not near as hot. I went bluegill chasing here close to the house.
Oh,
I
cool.
caught plenty, but man, they beat up. Yeah, and the thing is, I'll fish for them through the middle of August.
Right.
But you're gonna have a whole bunch of fish that are razorbacks, and what I mean by that, if you turn the top of that fish towards you, man, they lose a
Right.
lot of their fillet
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go
protecting them
bluegill
beds.
fishing tomorrow or go crappie fishing.
Yeah,
I'd probably go crappie fishing.
yeah. Yeah, you still can, some of them are late spawners. I mean,
Yeah.
they're no different than crappie. They don't all go and spawn at the same time. You can still get on some really healthy, fish that got nice fillets. But a majority of those jokers, I call them razorbacks because they won't
Yeah.
have any fillet. They're not even worth keeping. They can have a great big old frame,
Right.
but they're really thin. My brother we just been so busy. Oh yeah, man, that's with everybody, man. Everybody.
Yep.
Not enough time in the day. Yes, sir. Catching crappie on brush piles, deep timber away from the thermocline. I think move these fish around. Yeah, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Still learning these fish, uh, but catching a few good ones. You still running the active target too? If you're still here? Yeah, yeah. Tommy made the drive down, brought his boat down here to old Lake Houston.
Yeah, he came
And
from Montana, right? Or
yeah, it was a long drive, but he got family here too,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we got out on old Lake Houston with his boat and active active target. Man,
yeah,
active target is it's like I say, you can catch fish with all of them, but that
yeah.
beam, man, that beam, you got to be lined up perfect to see the fish in your jig and all of that. C219, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, C219?
C219 be running the bayous over there. I don't know if you call them
Okay,
bayous, but he be running through all those cypress trees. Man, he got some beautiful He got some beautiful water over there.
okay, where at?
Mississippi, I believe.
Okay,
I think Mississippi. No, he's. I don't remember what state he's in, but man, they got cypress trees like I mean, it's just crazy. Beautiful sights. I always enjoy. I wouldn't be running through them like he do though. Yeah, he'd be flying through 'em. Wayne said I was mowing the lawn when the front came through. It got pretty cool, but when the wind started breaking off limbs, I went inside.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That front that came through today is Wednesday, Monday. Yeah, Monday. And I'm looking at the radar. I'm like, man, they got some bad stuff in this thing. I say, well, we're gonna have to go and wait this thing out. So we I had a husband and wife, so I didn't want the if it's two dudes out there with me, if they say, hey, I don't care about getting wet, we'll do it. But uh and there was some rumbling too, so you don't want to be out there with lightning and all that. So we made the run to the ramp and sit there, and the wind picked up, got really bad, and I'm like, okay, where's the rain? Look at the radar again. It's showing red right on top of us. Not a drop didn't hit us. And I'm like, how can the radar show that it's storming
Yeah.
and we're not getting any rain? What's going on, Dale?
Hey, Dale, you been fishing?
I seen Dale made a post on one of the websites that I'm on
Okay, that he's
that
fishing.
he went out, but they went and enjoyed their day on the water.
Oh, cool.
I think he said he caught a couple, I believe, in his
Yeah.
report. Slappy say I haven't been in about 10 days. Last time, hot and tough bite. I could catch them, but had to work through just a whole dead stick. Yeah, I mean dead stick can work here some, but they want to see it move a little bit. Yeah, I mean just ever so slightly, just take it away from them. And I'm gonna tell you something. The one trip we was that was Monday. We was out there and dead sticking was working. I said, okay, well we was raising at first, then they come up and turn away. Come up and turn. I was like, all right, just hold that bait right there. Let's
Yeah.
see what they do. That fish will turn up and look at that bait and boom,
Yeah.
nail it. Go to the next fish, turn, look at it, turn away. I said, well, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, there's so many different things you got
Yep.
to do, and these fish got different personalities too.
Yep.
So they're no
Got it.
different than we are. They're no different than we are. Once you think you got them figured out, they'll make you think that they've stopped feeding.
Yep.
Lynn said he went Monday morning in a local pond and let myself get overheated. Uh-oh.
Man.
I was only out there 2 hours and put it up and came back to the house. You
Man.
got to
Yeah.
be careful
Yep.
without a doubt. Yeah, you don't want to wait until you feel
Oh
like
no, it's too
you're
late.
thirsty. It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make yourself. In the mornings I have my cup of coffee. As soon as I get to the ramp, I guzzle down a whole bottle of water. I get out there. Sometimes it's hard to remember, especially if you're real busy on a trip or something. But you have to drink fluids. Alvarez says, "What's up, guys? Here in Memphis, the fish has pad on their beds. The fish has padlock on their
Oh, okay.
beds. No bite. Water
Man.
temperature is 86.
Man. I don't like when that happens.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you the story about this is during the trip. One trip with me and Joey. That trip with me and Joey. That spring green, they've been eating it up. Uh, and a couple other colors. Man, I went through about 5 different colors. And JR had made a post on the page, said that you caught a few fish on a jig with gold in it. Now I looked at that water, man. You know what? Let me put a gold. I was looking for gold dust pearl.
Hmm.
That's my hot bait.
Yeah.
Used to be one of my hot baits, but I hadn't used it in a long time. Maybe put that. I found a solid gold dust, all gold dust. It didn't have a pearl tail. Put that bait on there, man, and we dropped it down there. And I will tell you this also: no crappie nibble, no bite. Had to have scent.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did do on a few drops, I put some of that garlic on there, and it
Mhm.
worked, but it still wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the crappie. In summertime, I like crappie nibbles
Yeah.
anyway. Then when you get to the wintertime, I think that garlic does better. And I think that's just because the water temp's so cold that those nibbles don't dissolve in
Right.
cold water, so it don't put the scent out. That's something you may want to check out, Alvarez. Is
Yeah.
is adding some scent, man, and
Yeah.
don't give up on changing them colors,
Next time I go for bluegill, I'm gonna try just some nibble on there.
like the LBG
Yep.
style.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
You never know.
Never know. You don't want to do that at that other lake. It don't work.
No, it didn't work, which is crazy, but
It's crazy. Yes,
yeah.
sir. But I always did better. Bluegill. Even when me and Bluegill would go fishing together, way back in the, we still fish together some now, but
Yeah.
back in the day we fished together more before I started guiding. And he'd be on them nibbles, and I'd have that little custom black jig that I
Yeah.
tie on and just wear them out. Slappy says had a lot of the Coosa turn. We came. We came it here, chased it all day, all away. I can't see for some reason. Here, let me clean my daggone glasses. Y'all give me a minute. I'm reading like I'm in the second grade.
Mhm.
Had a lot of the. I'm not even gonna try without my glasses. I know I'm gonna mess it.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Steve?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
Coosa turn. We came.
Probably turn away because we were talking about turning away.
Yeah, chase it all the way to the boat. Turn to go back down. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
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 Yep. I have seen some of those. And sometimes they'll hit it 3 inches from the surface,
Hey,
and
I'll
I'll
tell you
come about
something else.
15 foot. Yep.
we we were, I run my split shots probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches, maybe a foot above my jig.
Right.
There was sometimes we could see the split
Yeah.
shot. I'm
Yep.
like, man, we gonna
Yep.
see that
And the
fish here in
jig
a
hit.
little bit,
Yeah.
and he still nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing that I have been seeing too, a lot of these fish are short striking,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna give you guys a secret for that. Uh, if you have a lot of short strikes, lighten up on your jig head weight.
Yeah. That's what I do.
I've been, and summertime is I always go either. I usually always go small, but disproved that one a trip back. They would not hit a small bait. I had to put that big old 2-inch shad pattern on there, and they would hit it. But I think it's the weight.
Yeah. I've been using 1/16. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on 160. I'm on 30 seconds now,
Yeah.
and that's high. It still have a few missed hook
Yeah.
sets. And you could tell that they grab just nothing but that tail
Yeah.
because they'll pull
Yeah.
the bait down.
Yeah. They ingest it more with that same pressure.
Exactly. Yep. JR, what's going on, my man?
Hey JR, how's it going, man?
That's what's up. That's what's up, Tommy. Active target too. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Kansas.
Yep.
JLD, where you been, man? You been fishing?
JLD, what's happening?
How's the old Lake Houston treating you? I ain't seen you out there in a while. Like I said, I purposely fished away from the beds just a little, just to drag my jig slowly across the bottom. I probably caught 60, kept 10 good ones. There you go.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, but that's about the ratio,
Yeah.
especially in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those fish won't even be worth keeping. Dale says, "Oh, he get married again." So I've been dating a new girl. We've been burning lots of gas and not rusting
Many hooks.
rusting many hooks. Yeah, we went to Sam Rayburn yesterday. Ran about 35 miles.
Oh, cool.
Some good beaches now with the lake low. Yeah, I heard that they had let a lot of that water out.
7 foot low.
Did you fish for crappie at all? I know when that lake gets low, those crappie disappear.
Oh,
Slab B says had a lot of them just circle it. They just wanted it gone. Yeah, and that's the deal, man.
yeah.
A lot of these fish that I'm catching, they're not eating that bait because they're hungry. They just don't want it in their face. They don't
Right.
have a hand to push it out of the way. Now I
Yep.
will tell you this: I've seen some fish tail swat my jig when they're in this little mode that they're in. They are not eating that bait, and boat control is so critical,
Oh yeah.
so critical. Because if
Yep.
you just get that bait by them and they swing by them, they gonna sit
They
there.
wanted that certain speed, certain everything.
Yep.
Yep.
If you get it right there on them and they see that it's not gonna move, that's when they react.
Yep. And then repeat what you just did.
Mm-hmm. Murdoch says, I find bigger bluegill late in the spawn will hang close to the bed, but not on it, and they're glued to the bottom.
Oh,
That's
cool.
yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a cork on next time I go. I was just casting, dragging the bottom with it. But
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna have a rod set up with both.
yeah, I like twitching. If I don't have a client, I
Yeah.
like twitching it,
Yeah. It's just fun.
and that's
I
just
feel. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm always letting it fall to the bottom, and I'll twitch it
Right.
up, let it fall to the
They're
bottom.
pretty instant, if they're
Oh
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey man, they
Yeah.
them bluegill get aggressive.
Oh yeah.
They
I wish
can
the
be
crappie
aggressive.
were like that.
Yeah, they thump that jig
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Then they pull sideways.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Tommy says, guys, where in Texas can you find the bigger copper nose gills? Definitely make for a great topic. Conroe is not bad.
Yeah, Conroe's got some good ones. I've seen some good ones out of there.
Yep. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
Another lake that but it's not public accessible anymore. I keep forgetting the name of that daggone lake. Up there by
Reservoir.
y'all, Steve. Huh?
Oh, Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they closed it down.
Yep. Yep.
That thing there has some giants in
Oh
it.
yeah.
And the crazy thing
Yep.
is they bed 10 to 12 foot deep.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot deeper than any bluegill that I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen them out to 8 and 9 foot on Conroe, but that's
Yeah.
about as deep as I've ever seen.
Athens is pretty good. Yeah, they
Okay.
bed a little deep there too. Both.
Okay.
I've had shallow and deep.
Is it
Copper
clear
nose.
water?
Semi clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I've caught them in beds 15 foot deep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've been watching them guys over there in Florida on those red
Oh
ear.
yeah. Oof.
Man, if I could, and Conroe have some really good red ear,
Yeah.
but finding them
Yeah.
is almost impossible. And another thing that I see too is that some of these lakes where these guys go out there and they just red ear after red ear after red
Right.
ear. Bluegill always tell me, when he was back home, that's the way it used to be for him.
Yeah.
He'd they'd find a bed of red ear, but I've never, I'd catch bluegill, then bam, there's a red ear, then bluegill, then there's, I've never just got on a bed to where it's just all red ear.
I'd rather have a nice sized bluegill than a copper nose. Copper nose are kind of skinnier.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. The red
bluegill
ear,
real fat. Oh, it really is
yeah,
fat.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They to me they got a better flavor.
Yeah, for the comparison, I'd rather have either a red ear copper or a bluegill. Even a
Right.
hybrid, they're pretty good.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, the copper nose are like usually last on my list.
Yeah. Pack one, what's going on, my man?
Pack one, what's happening? I
Tim
seen you out
says,
there
"What's up?"
catching some crappie the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's up, y'all? Going on a in the morning. What's up, Steve? You down to get them gills?
Yeah, I might tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go after crappie though.
Yeah, he's coming down to Conroe tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Tim, gonna chase him some bluegill. Hey, question. So I only recently started using perspective mode. So any of you guys that still run the LVS 32, the triangle live scope transducer, one side of it is flat, and then it got the steps for each ray band. Does it the do you position your transducer for perspective mode to where you see the steps from the top, or do you see the flat part at the top? That's a question that Tim called and asked me. That I was like, man, I don't know, and I just didn't have time to research it.
I know the perspective on the 32. You had to buy it extra. I still have
Yeah,
a kit.
you
I bought
talking
a
about
bunch
the
of them.
bracket?
Yeah, you can't use the same. It's a different one because the
I
mounting's totally different on the 32.
I used the one that came with mine.
Yeah, the 34.
Yeah, the 34.
Yeah, the 32 mounting was totally different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't have the big knob. 32 didn't have that.
Huh.
That's 34 only.
Wow.
Yeah,
But it the 32 will do the
yeah.
perspective mode though,
You had
right?
to buy this kit. It cost like $50. You had to do it, but the 34 came with it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's a different bracket.
Murdoch
I
says
can't remember
weekend before.
how the because the 32 you had to put together these little clamp half shell.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, and the
Yep.
34 you don't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't used I
I
still run a
think that it's
32.
like a spring. I think it made like a spring, so when it clicked, it
Exactly. Yeah.
sprung. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I had messing with a 30. I still run the 32 on the doggle, but I hadn't
yeah,
had it out, and I can't tell you how long.
yeah,
But I never used the 30 the perspective when I was running the 32.
yeah. I never either. I just
You
started.
you inspired me when you did it, so I was
Yeah,
like, all right,
yeah,
if
yeah,
Steve doing it,
yeah,
I need to go and
yeah.
do it.
It's something I wanted to do last couple years. I just
Yeah,
didn't
we've
do it.
been talking about
Yep.
it. Yep.
And I was like, man, I'm gonna do it. Me and Travis fished, and we did it. And then
Yeah.
I just left the mount on. I'm like, I'll just leave the mount on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Murdoch says weekend before last, I was in the garden all day. It was 114 heat index. I think I was one step ahead of passing out
Man.
all day. Quit sweating. That's a bad sign
Oh
right
yeah.
there.
Yep.
Knew
Yep.
I had pushed it too far, without a doubt. As long as you're sweating and replenishing those fluids, you're good. But if you stop sweating and you know it's hot, you're in trouble.
Yep. Yeah. My
No,
shop. I know
Slappy.
it's warm in here, but it's cool. It'll get to about 118 in here if it's 100
Wow.
degrees out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some vents in. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
To pull them shutter vents fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My bifocal had some sweat. I was out messing with my boat before I came in a while ago. I didn't clean my glasses, so I couldn't see it. I couldn't really see. I can see now.
I'm sweating in here. That's why I'm drinking that water.
Oh yeah, you got to,
Yep.
brother. You got your fan on?
No, I didn't put the fan on. It's hot, but it ain't that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I fish in it, so
Yeah,
just you
yeah.
feel that wind when you're fishing.
There's Mr. Conroe himself.
Hey, Toric.
Durin Ruffin, what's going on, my man? Good evening,
Hey, what's
fellas.
happening, man?
Made it out to Lake Houston on Sunday. Only managed one white bass under the 1960 bridge. It got hot,
Okay, good
and I
luck, man.
left.
Next time.
Yep. You know, I used to catch some fish up under that bridge years ago, but man, the catfish are so bad. I mean, the catfish, that's catfish heaven.
Hmm.
If you can fish it without getting snagged on all of that rubbish that's up under there. But the crappie, man, they are few. They're just not gonna be there with them big old
Hmm.
catfish.
Yeah, trying to eat them.
Yep, yep. Yeah, if I'm gonna fish a bridge, I do the railroad bridge over 1960. But when it's hot, that shade sure do feel good. It sure does feel good. Slappy says, I swear if they had hands, they would be like, get that out of my face and swat it without a doubt. Crappie Day, what's going on, my man?
Hey, crappie day.
Dale says, I didn't fish. Water temp 90 on the surface. Went to some 50 to 60-foot water, and surface temps were 85. Went to part of the lake I've never seen. Didn't scan for piles. Didn't fish any.
Hmm. Did you get a new boat, Dale, or you got the same one? I know he was shopping for a boat for a little while.
Yeah. Here's BRTP.
BRTP, what's happening?
I've been waiting on this dude to get back on the water. I know he got a lot of,
BRTP. Yeah.
yeah, I know he got a lot of stuff going on, but
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, I ain't seen no pictures lately.
yep. JR says, SK going to old Lake Houston in the morning. How's the thermocline? Horrible. Don't run from it. Just do what you know you got to do. Stay above it and look for them. Sometimes they'll go a foot, maybe 2 feet up under it. But if they are that deep, you best believe they're gonna be sitting perfectly still. Look at that structure really close. I'm telling you, if you don't pay attention to that, I got a little clip that I'm gonna put on YouTube. And if you didn't know the fish on Lake Houston, you would swear that that was just a part of that limb that was right there. But once I got that jig down there, you can see him come up at that, and you have to really pay attention. It could be the shape of it, yeah, and that's why I look for a lot, but also the brightness change, and that's why I always say, man, run your gain. If you're running live scope with any forward facing sonar, run your gain on the lowest you can get away with.
Yeah, it's weird. After I got my screen repaired on the 1/16 inch, I was running my game like 53.
Wow.
Yeah, and I on my newer 16 inch, I can't get lower than 67. You know what I
Oh
mean?
wow.
Yeah, I think it's just that
With
old
all the
update.
same settings?
Yep, it was
Oh,
the
it's a
old
different
update.
update.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
It's the first
I
update
will.
with the 34 on the old one.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing that I will say is not every update, but some of them updates, the color palettes change. And it's like you're saying, sometimes they'll be a lot brighter, a lot hotter, and then other times you can turn it down.
Yep.
Yeah, that thermocline's banging, JR. I mean, it's there for sure. Murdoch says landing on a bed of just red ear is the ultimate fishing trip I've been trying for years. Only done it twice, and they were gone the next day.
Mm,
That was an early full moon in April, both times. Huh.
man.
Alfred, what's going on, my man? Says
Hey,
good
Alfred.
fishing.
Cool. Where you at, Alfred? Just curious.
There's Chit Chat. What's going on, my brother?
Chit chat. What's happening, man?
I hope all is well. SK, what made you want to start skinning panfish? Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, and I've been enjoying it, man. I'm talking about. I've been telling Steve and LB just, man, if y'all don't, they never did it, you got to do it. So, and I've been, before I did that other video, I'd never seen a video of anybody that was, showing how to do it. But after I posted it, I had a guy hit me up. Hey, I heard Hayden Jeffries talking about it one time. And then another guy hit me up, say, "Hey, I seen CMB do it, a skin of bluegill
Mhm.
one time, but I just never seen anybody do it." So I titled that video, and just like today, I put out another one doing and crappie is a little bit different because they do have a lot thinner skin, but it's very doable if you use those
Yeah,
hemostats and the flavor, man. It's
right.
just if you like whole fry. I've been eating whole fry here. I don't know, past few weeks,
Mhm.
month maybe, just because of how much more that seasoning soaks into the meat. It's really good. Tim says, "Well, SK, Tim got a special bracket." Yeah, he got a special bracket. Hey, if it worked, it worked. That's
Yeah.
all that matters. But
If you have to
either,
tape it on there,
yeah, exactly. Yep. He
oh, you
said
have to
either it'll
hold
work
it.
or he say either it's gonna work or he'll get rid of it.
That's
There
what
you
they
go.
call manual. You just hold it in the water.
Exactly.
just feel the volts going through you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Slap B say I still run the 32 but never use perspective mode. They do have mounts now where you can just turn the 32 to
Yeah,
use
yeah,
in that mode.
yeah.
Oh, Pack One say he was out there today.
Oh, cool, Pack One. How'd you do?
He's been doing a lot of practicing on boat, just
Oh, cool.
launching, backing his trailer up,
Yeah,
uh, controlling the boat.
right.
Getting he's doing the right thing. I told him as long as you keep going, you're gonna only get better. Dale says same
Okay.
old 16.
Okay, cool, man.
Wayne says, keep having to check on my burgers. Right? I hope you got one for me.
Smash burgers, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Slappy said they get on the bottom. They camouflage themselves. Got to look really close. That little hump on the bottom is the fish a lot of the times. That's right. The shape of it,
yeah.
and that brightness makes a big difference. Oh, Afra says he's from Michigan.
Okay.
He's up there with the walleye.
I didn't see Craig on here. I told him I'm gonna do my first tomahawk this weekend.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
cool.
on the grill.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna use some mesquite wood.
there you go. Yeah, he says correcting some. It's not really correcting, but you're just learning.
Yeah.
Let's say it that way. You're learning the controls. He said the Thermocline was horrible, and he's learning. He's usually using the remote, but he got a Gorman Force, so it's best to
What
go ahead and
boat?
Nitro Z18 smack
Okay,
brand new. He
cool.
just bought it brand
Yeah.
new.
What screens he running? He running Echo Max?
Uh, 12, 12, 126.
Okay,
The
sweet.
new one.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
the new
Ultra
one.
2.
The Ultra 2.
Yeah,
Yeah. Chit Chat says, "Cool. Do you think catfish skinners? No, because the you have to. It'll peel a lot of them. I already tried all of
yeah, they're
that.
not
I tried.
wide enough.
Well, it'll peel a lot of the meat off with
Oh,
the
okay.
skin.
Yeah,
You have to roll it.
yeah,
You have to use something really small and tight. I even tried rolling it with the pliers, and it'll still ripping a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
the meat off. But once you get past that anal and dorsal fin, you can pretty much just rip it
yeah.
off, especially on the bluegill. But
Right, it starts getting
with the
narrower.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Murdoch says, in my opinion, whole or butterfly panfish. I grew up on butterfly.
yeah,
That's the way we ate fish. And uh, then after I got grown, I would do the to where you scrape the fish, not butterfly it, and then just score it,
yeah.
which is really good too. But man, for flavor,
They
butterfly,
butterfly a catfish. I went to this restaurant. They did catfish butterfly like you did.
really,
Yeah, it was good.
yeah, it
Yep,
makes a big difference on.
yeah,
And the thing is, it flattens that fish out to where
yep,
it fries even,
yep, yep.
and the seasoning just, I mean,
And one
it's
side they skin it, of course, and then they
right.
butterfly it. And
Uh huh. Oh, they skinned it.
yeah, they skin the catfish, butterfly it, then fry it. One side, you don't have the bones a lot.
Right. All you
The
have
other
is the
side, you
rib.
do. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's really good.
And then what do you call when you fillet both sides?
They
You
call that
scale
that's
them.
a
Well, you
that's
leave the
a
tail and it's one piece.
yeah, without the bones.
That's like a something
It's still butterfly, but they call it, I don't know,
Louisiana butterfly or
Arkansas
something. Yeah,
Arkansas
yeah, yeah,
butterfly or something.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think every
I
state
hadn't
names their own.
yeah, I hadn't figured that one out
Yeah,
yet. And I hadn't seen any videos on how to do it.
yeah. Kagel's been doing that for years. He had a bunch of videos.
Really? Showing
Hmm.
you how to do it.
Yeah, yep,
I have to look at
yeah.
is it on Facebook or YouTube?
Probably Facebook. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it. It's a few years ago.
I'm with you on that, Murdoch. And it's no different with like drinking a beer. I can go 2 3 years and not even want a beer, and then all of a sudden, bam, it'll hit me. And I'm not saying drinking a 6 pack or anything like that, but I'll have me 2 or 3 beers, in the evening, and it's a craving. I don't know why it's like that. It's just like right now with this whole fry. It just hit me. I was like, you know what? Let me go back home. But it is, in my opinion, crappie or bluegill, butterfly is the absolute tastiest way to have fish. If you're gonna fry it, and it is much faster to just fillet it and even eating it. I mean, it's still good that way, but if you want that added flavor, I'm telling you, Butterfly is the way to go. Robert, what's going on, my man? He says, when I was a young man, they made a device to skin panfish. It had a clamp that you clamp down on a piece of skin and turn a handle. It would skin the fish. Worked pretty good. Yep. I've tried and tried and tried. And I was like, man, I'm losing too much meat. Yeah, I tried with pliers. I tried, and then that just out of the blue one day, I was like, you know what? Let me just see if it'll roll off if I use those. And that works really good. There's Joey. What's going on, man? So
Hey,
it took a
Joe.
minute tonight to get here. Good evening. Did you miss any? Yeah, you missed it. We did a giveaway and everything. Slap B says, hit that thumbs up, y'all. I'd really
Yep.
appreciate
Yep.
it if you would. Thumpaholic, what's going on, my man?
Thumpaholic, what's happening?
Where are you out of, Thumpaholic? I wish I would have bought the 126 instead of the 90. Hey, JR, it ain't too late.
Yeah.
It's not too
Yep.
late. Didn't know back in 2021 how much the larger screen
Oh,
is better
yeah.
for crappie fishing.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say get the absolute best biggest screen you
Yeah.
can
Yeah. You
comfortably
can afford.
afford.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't
You
want
know,
to go
I
back and redoing it, and you're just losing more money.
Yeah, I always say that if I wasn't guiding, there's no way I'd have that 16. But man, that 16 is
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
nice. I could get away with using a 12, but man, that 16.
Yeah.
I used a 12 for a long time. I started off with that 106. That's a 10-inch screen, and it works great too.
Yeah.
You know, but you get
Let's go
below you.
back to the 106 now.
Yeah, that's what I've been running. The trips I was doing on my dinghy,
Okay. Yeah.
on my jumbo. Yeah, it was a 106 on it.
Yeah.
But if I get this other unit from Squiddo,
Uh huh.
that other 1243,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get rid of that 106.
Yeah.
Ain't no sense in having 4 units.
Yeah.
I mean, three is very. I mean, while I'm guiding you, I
Yeah.
need three of them just in
Yeah.
case I have to.
Like I got a 16 laying on my chair right here. And I'm like a spare, and I'm like, yeah, do I want to sell it? Nah, I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Craig. So I missed you, Joey.
Hey, Craig. Hey, I was telling I'm gonna do that tomahawk this weekend. I'll send you some pictures. I'm gonna go pick out maybe a 2.5 pounder.
14-inch crappie on plastic. Oh, Oklahoma. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got some
Okay,
good lakes up there.
cool. You fish
Plastics.
what's the Eufaula over there? I wonder if he fishes that.
Yeah. Right now, man, about 95 to maybe even a little bit more percent of the fish that I catch are on plastics.
Yeah. Just easy swapping and
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Really quick. Chit Chat says, when are the three amigos going to get on the boat? Is that video still in the making? We fished together already once. All three of us, me, Steve, and
Yeah.
LBG. We've been talking about it, but
Yeah.
man, that just like somebody else said a while ago, that time is tough, dude.
Then the rain came and
Exactly. Yep.
stuff, and
Yep.
we're gonna do it though. The weather's gonna start cooling down too.
Right.
Then I was supposed to fish the fork tournament, then had to back out of that. Aaron got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the national championship coming up, and I might end up going to Tennessee and fishing next month. So it's a lot
Wow.
of different stuff going on. Then I got a guy trip at Grenada I got to use by November 5th. So
Oh.
yeah, I don't want to pass it up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably schedule it for November 4th.
Yeah. That guy that won my guy that guy trip that I donated to
Uh-huh.
Crappie Fest, we're gonna do it right before
The
the
next one.
tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Because he's from like up north somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this year I'm gonna get there Tuesday.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna leave Sunday because I'm gonna fish the tournament the day after.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate that whole week to it, but
Yep.
I will not man, I'm gonna tell you, I drug myself in the dirt that week that last. I just couldn't do it that next day.
Yeah.
I was just burned out, dude. I didn't want to fight no waves. I didn't want no boats around me. I didn't want to deal with no waves. I didn't want to do nothing. So, but I still caught some really good fish though.
That's right. You went to Miraval the day after.
Yep, yep, with Squiddo.
Yeah.
Murdoch says I can get the ribs out butterflying on crappie. Haven't mastered the gill yet. I can do a shell cracker though. That's super cool.
Oh, cool.
They get crunchy if you fry them right.
The what?
Rib bones.
Oh.
Slap B says thumpaholic. Yeah, thumps like crappie thumps.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Ain't nothing like a crappie thump with some braid on there. Oh man, I can just
Yep.
have nightmares about it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Joey, I agree. That 126 is it's a really nice unit.
Yeah.
It's not as fast as his GPS map units, but it's a really nice unit. It shows a good picture. And no different than the 106. That 106 shows a really good picture. My eyes are just too bad to do anything with that 93.
Right. Yeah, I started with a 1222 and then I went to a 16.
Yeah. Fahim, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what's happening? And it's all preference. You don't need it.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dale says I catch mega crappie with my 9-inch screen. Hey, I mean, if it works, it
Yeah,
works.
yeah, oh yeah. I know people running nines and doing good, you know.
Yep.
They get
Yep.
used to it. The only thing they complain about is when they're scanning out, they can only go so many feet.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because it get everything gets
Yep.
minute.
Right.
It's trying to cram all that
Yep.
information on a small unit.
Yeah.
All right, JR, I'll let you know. Joy says if you get to a butcher shop, ask for a hanger steak. Really good hanger steak.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of that one. You ever heard of that one?
Craig probably knows.
Yeah. Is that ribeye or sirloin? I don't want nothing to do with. I don't
Yeah,
like
ribeye,
sirloin.
the tomahawks I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like sirloin. I don't like that cut.
I'll have them once in a while if I'm trying to eat healthier,
Yeah.
which is hardly ever.
Slab B says you can do it with a 9. Put that thing up in your face. Don't be
Yeah.
looking in the floor at it.
Yeah, yeah. And
That's
then having
funny.
that unit as closest to you as possible makes a difference too.
It does.
Some people it's 3 feet away and a 9 inch, you know, it's going to be
Uh,
a little
I,
harder.
I will say this. I see the fish better when I sit back in my seat and get a little distance. And I will tell you this. I have clients at the back. They'll fish, then they'll go sit at the back. They're like, man, that unit's a lot clearer. Looking at it from back here, I can see the fish really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't. And this is with the 12 or 16.
Yeah.
But to me, it looks better with a little distance.
Right.
I can distinguish the fish from the structure. Murdoch says, SK, I finished restoring all that cast iron we found in that abandoned house I mentioned last week. One of the skillets has SK stamped on the bottom. Gonna send you some pics tomorrow. I thought you was gonna say you was gonna send the skillet to me. I don't know what the SK could stand for though on a cast iron. Man, you won on that one, dude. That I would love to have that collection. I love cooking in cast iron. Yeah, yeah. That makes a big difference right there. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's a lot younger than I am. Eyes aren't what they used to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Craig says that Joey, I'm eating homegrown steak right now.
Yeah, Dale's probably in his 30s.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
would guess. Steve, I even love the way that braid sounds coming through the eyes of that rod. Yes, sir.
Even though when the wind hits it, it'd be whistling
Yep.
sometimes.
Yep.
Yep.
Murdoch says if I'm cooking just for myself, I do fool with getting the ribs out. I'll pick them clean. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat in there.
Yep. Oh, he said I don't fool with getting the ribs out.
Okay.
Joey says, speaking of eyes, I was intending to ask you about that. For my 3 month LASIK follow up today, vision tested 2010, better than 2020. I got binoculars in my face.
Dang.
That's cool, man. That's super cool. I wouldn't know what to do with a 12 or 16.
Fish, fish.
Yeah, you would. You'd be kicking yourself in the rear end saying you should have got it a long time ago. Charles Wiggins says Crappie Slayer checking in to say hello from Atmore, Alabama.
Hey, welcome, Charles.
Thank you for
Crappie
joining us,
Slayer. You
brother.
got a YouTube channel? I think I've seen him on Facebook. Crappie Slayer.
I was a guy that go by Crappie Slayer to post those little short skits on
Mhm.
on the page.
I've never heard of a hanger steak. Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Let me Google it.
Joey says one hanger steak per animal, rich beef flavor, super tender. Huh? Imagine a tri-tip, but tender like a ribeye. Okay, okay.
Hanger steak. Yep. Upper belly
Crappie,
below the ribs.
Crappie Day, what's going on, my man? He says hanger steak is similar to a skirt steak, just a little thicker.
Referred to a butcher's cut.
Inner loin.
One of the best cuts of
Well,
steak when cooked perfectly. Perfectly.
yeah, yeah. Inner loin. I think you're gonna have two of those.
I like the filet mignons. Them are good, but they're not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably can
Dale
get an
say he
8 ounce maybe.
made 46 yesterday.
Oh, okay, Dale, man. Okay.
Oh, near
Congrats. Happy birthday,
diaphragm.
man.
DT, what's going on, my man? Yeah, it's been a minute. Have you been fishing? Is the question. Joey says, "Hello, Dunn. How have you been?" Tim says, "I've heard the same from the back of the seat." SK, I don't know why, but need to be in front to be in the action. That's right, without a doubt. Okay, SK is made by Lodge Company. I know Lodge. I didn't know that they made a second brand. Mark says, "I'm going to send it to you. I've already got most of what's in there." Okay, man. Let me know what I need to send you. I will be more than happy to take in. It's like I told you, I'll take whatever you don't want or not going to use. Craig said, "SK, I only watched about a minute of your video, but I will go back and watch the rest of it later." I appreciate it, Craig. I think I explained what I was doing pretty good. DT said I have revision knee replacement. I had revision knee replacement 7 weeks ago and on the mend now. Can't wait to get back on the water. Had a polling platform built, installed jack plate, and had Aquamat installed yesterday. That's
Oh,
super cool,
sweet.
man. And hopefully your recovery is going as well as expected,
Yeah. Yep.
and you get to enjoy them. Craig's he didn't have any service. Craig asking why you didn't go live the other day.
Yeah, my signal.
Yeah. JR says SK Dell will be wanting a 24-inch in about 10 more years. Yep.
Hey, they got them.
Yep.
They were on sale actually a month ago. They sold out of them though.
Yeah. Joey said I got the in-person tutorial on skinning whole fry.
Cool.
Yep, that's some fine eating, man. And it's not hard either. It's really not. Just
Yeah.
take it if you would like to try it, take your time and
Yeah, yeah. My next bluegill trip, I'm gonna try a few.
yeah. Yeah, and for me, I think I mentioned in that video too on the crappie, I want that joker, 10 and a quarter to 11 inch. Anything over 11 inches,
Yeah.
it just I, I'd rather a smaller size fish. Well, I'm not for sure what else we could talk about other than most lakes
Yeah.
are
I'll,
having to deal
yeah.
with thermocline.
I'll be out there
Uh,
tomorrow.
you still seeing thermocline on the lakes you've been fishing, or
Yeah,
is it still?
20 foot. If I went to 20 foot, there was thermocline.
Yeah,
Yeah. I didn't fish over 20 foot Friday, but Thursday I did, and I saw them.
yeah.
Saw thermocline.
And any of you guys that don't know what we're talking about with this thermocline, all that is the water temp from when it was cold. The lower level is still cold, but that upper level when it heats up, it actually kills all the oxygen in the deeper water. And I think we talked about this last week too. If you listen to or read a lot about crappie fishing, they always say that there's always been said that middle of summer when it's 100 degrees, water temp bumping 90 or not or above 90, a lot of people think that those fishes go really deep, but that's not the case. You have to pay attention to that thermocline.
Yeah, yeah,
They may be over deep water, but they're not going to be
yeah,
really deep down there.
yeah. And I had some problems recording my active captain, the helm, and that might be because my update's so old. I
Yep,
was just thinking
could
of
be.
that.
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
might just update it.
Murdoch says you ain't sending me anything. Just keep the lives going. Not having time to fish. This is about as close as I can get right now. I was talking to Steve about that earlier, man. They didn't went up so much. It will continue to do the lives regardless. I can't say that it'll be this format. Uh, we may be moving to and not right now. We my subscription is good. I forget what it is, but we got a long ways to go. But this thing is pretty expensive to run, so we we'll see how it goes. StreamYard is pretty expensive. But either way, it'll either be we'll continue doing this or we'll be on Facebook doing the live, or we may just do YouTube live. I'm not. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. I can send an invite with just YouTube live, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Craig said I saw part of your deer feeder video, but forgot to go back to watch the rest. Been very busy in this coup. What deer feeder video?
I
I
saw
hadn't did
part of
a
your deer feeder video.
I hadn't did no deer feeder video. DT says, Dale, I have a Grizzly Tracker 2072 and it has a 7 foot 6 inch beam,
Oh,
21 and
cool,
a half foot long.
sweet.
Yep. Oh, cooler weather. He says he's been working in the cooler weather. I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
Joy says it was nice to see the cleaning table full with that muddy water and the fuller moon. Have have you? How have they been acting? I've been tied up and haven't been able to get out. The thing, it's like I was saying a while ago. Well, earlier, the fisher, at 4 to 10 foot, you don't want to go any deeper than that, and they are stuck on that structure like crazy. And they're not wanting a lot of action. And that I think we were having to tickle that jig just a little bit when you were on the trip with me, Joey. It's the same thing. And the action it was all over the place, been all over the place. Some of them want it dead sticking, some of them want that slow raise, some you raise it a couple inches and stop it. But you know the process. Uh, and just go by their reaction. Go by their reaction. And scent is a must. Every single drop. I had Mr. Leroy on the boat Tuesday, and he hate using crappie nibbles. But he had so many fish turning well. I said, man, look here, you making me work extra hard from you not wanting to put that crappie nibble on. You gotta have it. He missed a fish, I drop down there, fish turn up and bite it. You got to have it. Gold Dust has been working phenomenal on Lake Houston. Been working really good. Dale says they have a 16 Lund 1990 version. They were super narrow back then. Yeah, man, a wide boat, a wide front deck means a lot, man. That's why I love the Doggle so much. That boat is super wide. And I got this 591 Nitro right now, and that thing got a deck on it, dude. It's only a 19-foot boat, but it fishes a lot bigger than that. I want that 2021, 20 or 21 Z Nitro, Z20 or Z21, uh, just to get the better ride, be able to have a bigger motor, get those, myself and two other people up on top really quick. That little 150 on that 19 struggles a little bit. Joey says, I don't know if I'm a fan of the recent update. Clarity doesn't seem to be as good. Well, you can't really judge it right now because of the thermocline. It's like I got a client that wants me to dial his units in next week, one day next week. And I was telling him, say, hey man, I can put the settings in there, but you just cannot judge what that unit looks like right now because of thermocline. So I explained to him what the thermocline was and all. They say, well, should we wait? I said, well, I'll put the settings in. Once the water clear up, your unit clears up. So Lund is a strong boat. It's good, not fast though. I like fast boats.
Yeah.
Oh, DT said his has 150 Merc on it. Murak says, you put up a deer feeder pic. Oh, yeah. But I didn't see a video. No video. Yeah, it was some pictures. Yeah. Yeah, I went out there and worked my tail off, get that one area cleared all out. Did you show some pictures? Yes, I did on your trail cam. Yes. JR says, SK, last time out, the dredge was gone, so I guess they have decided not to do the East Fork. Yep. It is gone. Mark says, you got two pretty nice shooters in the pick, one pushing 140. Yeah, that one's he's either a 10 or 11. And then the other one looks to be a 9. I'd love to see them opening morning of bow season. Either one of them. Yes, sir. One thing, I was talking to another guy. Man, we were overrun with pigs. And I wasn't complaining. But right now, they just gone. Every now and then I get there's two big boar hogs that's running together, and that's super strange. But they'll come in the middle of the night, and it's there's with pigs there's zero pattern with them anyway. But once or twice a week they'll sneak up to the feeder in the middle of the night. But all of those other pigs they just gone. I was talking to another guy that hunt in a different area, and he was saying that all his pigs are gone. Crappie Day says, I know some other YouTubers switched to Restream from StreamYard. A lot better priced. Restream. Huh, I have to check that out. Never even heard of it. DT says, Dale, my boat trimmed outright will do around 54 miles an hour. Dale says with his 60 horse, she's getting 32.
Oh, okay. What's your top speed you get, SK? You ever max it out?
Uh, 56, I believe. Yeah, with that 150. Me by myself.
Oh, okay.
I don't go fast with
Yeah. Yeah.
clients anyway. So, oh, meaning instead of StreamYard. Yeah, yeah. Joey says, I don't have gold dust, but I have clear with silver flake. And the last time I was out there, it seemed to do decent.
Cool.
Yeah, supernatural is what they're wanting. They're
Yeah.
not wanting anything that's a hard
Yeah.
return to them. Yeah, I want to do my all clear, but I hadn't dropped it yet. I may check it out tomorrow. We'll see. Dale says I've been wanting a Camus. They're nice boats too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey say you need that Bass Cat Puma with the 300. I wish I would. Joey says, yeah, I was dancing with my game bud the last time I was out there trying to get the best returns. Plus, it was going cloudy to sun. Yeah, that makes a big difference. The brighter it gets throughout the day, I always start off low, super low. Sometimes, 60, 62. But as that sun gets up, I'll eventually end up around that 67, 68 on my gain. And you can run, as that sun gets up, that thermocline do sink down a little bit, so you can run your unit a little bit hotter then. Murdoch says that pole saw you were toting is a man killer. I hate that thing. Hey man, it's better than. I went through there with my machete, uh, and got some of that smaller stuff out of the way. But I got tired of chopping. My shoulder was hurting. I was soaking wet, head to toe. I was soaking wet from sweat.
Damn.
So that next trip I made back, I said, man, I got to bring my chainsaw. But I'm not cutting any big trees. It's just all small stuff. Saplings.
Mm.
That got to clear them out. Craig says next week's show should be on the cost of ownership on boats.
Man, I do
So do
that,
your
and then I'm gonna
homework.
get rid of mine.
Yeah, you can't think of it, man.
Yeah.
I was at Bass Pro the other day, and I was just me and my wife was together, so I was just messing with her. They had a Z21 in there, 70 grand,
Try to go to an
70.
Icon dealer. More than double
Yeah,
that.
no. I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna
Bass
stick
Cat
with.
dealer. You can't buy nothing for 70 in there.
Yeah, yep. That's why my
Yeah.
focus is straight.
Yep.
They got range. I didn't even look at the price of the Rangers at Bass Pro. They had a few Rangers in there too.
Probably rigged pretty good 100.
Oh yeah,
I seen
without a doubt.
105 last time I was at a dealer.
Yeah, yeah.
But they'll give you a 9-inch screen, here and there. That's how they go a little
Yeah,
cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah. Everything will be like a low level,
Yeah,
entry level stuff.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Yep.
You want the good stuff. Like, say you want to upgrade to a 16, they'll charge you more than the cost. That's how
Like
they're going to make their money.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. And then
I'd be
the
like, I want the
install,
boat with no electronics,
and then
no
they,
trolling motor. You actually end up better.
yeah, yeah,
And they'll
and
sell it. They'll sell it like that too.
yeah. And I've seen a few of their installs. Their installs that I'm
Right.
not gonna talk bad about it, but
Yeah.
it's not to my qualifications or not to my
Yep.
expectations.
Yep.
Jr. says,
Nothing. Yep. Bare bone.
"Yep, I don't think I have ever caught a fish going 32 or 54 miles per hour."
But getting to the fish, I've drove 60 miles just to go fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Charles says no YouTube, but on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Joey said I troll at 65. Craig says, Steve, did you find fans for your shed yet?
No, I was talking about
Mine
it
are
earlier before you showed up, Craig, about them shutter fans.
cool. Yeah, that's right, Joey.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I seen one for 105. I think 100's the
Yeah,
that's for like a 520 R L. I think the
yeah,
L.
yeah. I ain't got to show people that. I just want a boat that's gonna float. That's a solid boat. I'm good with it. I do want just just like if I had the time, I'd do what Steve did. Just find me a a, a good solid hull
Yeah, and just do
and
everything you
go
want.
through it. Yep,
Yep.
go through it. But you got to have time to do that. But you still ran your while you were doing that, you were still running your other boat, right?
No, no, I just got this. Yeah, but I did it in
No, I'm
stages.
saying when you were putting it together.
No, as soon as I bought this, I didn't use the Stratus anymore.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Yeah, I
Okay.
had took a couple weeks to transfer electronics, and I fished for a while. Then I got a jack plate, got that put on.
Mhm.
The motor was like the last thing. The
Yeah.
motor carpet was last.
Right.
But I sold the motor, and the next week I was in Tennessee getting a new motor on.
Yeah.
I sold the motor in like 2 days. I was like, man,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I
from what
drove
I
from
seen
Arkansas.
that
He had it running the next day on his boat.
yeah. Yeah. Mr. Feem says, "Why is everyone trying to go fast? I'm 71 years old and it takes me an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes."
You got to have a little speed.
Yeah, it was a chainsaw, not a pole saw. I just glanced at it. Yeah, it
And
was
all
a
depends on the
chainsaw.
boat. Different boats ride different. So,
Yep, yep. But I'll have my pole saw my next trip out there. I got some up branches that are kind of high that I got to get cut down, right in my shooting lane. I don't want to cut the tree down, but I'm gonna cut some of the limbs. Joey laughing. Murdoch says I got a pole saw that can extend to 15 foot. It's handy, but a
yeah,
workout. Yep. Yes,
I
sir.
got one of the manual ones. I don't have the. I had one with the chainsaw on it, but I don't have it no more.
Yeah. Gerald says, Joey, we are talking about in a boat, not a truck. Wayne says my friend has a cordless pole saw and he loves it, but he still borrows my Echo
Yeah,
chainsaw for
I
large
run my
limbs.
truck as fast as I run my boat.
Yep.
Towing
Yep.
75 is like the minimum.
Yeah, you know what? They do that a lot, Joey. He says he's seeing a 520Z with basic Lawrence package and a
Yeah,
250 for 90,000
yeah,
today at Bass Pro.
yeah. Because see, the Lowrance package is cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But they won't they'll sell it to the person that don't know. Dale says I'm a race car driver. Even my daily commuter is a turbo.
yeah.
Murdoch says, Steve, check out a chicken house supply store. Those fans will move some air.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, they roar too, man. I used to. There was a chicken house. It's probably 5 miles from the place up there in St. Augustine. Man, I'd be in that stand before daylight in the morning, and
Mhm.
that's all you can hear. "Roar." I'm like,
The
man, I need
fans.
peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear those fans on those chicken houses, East Texas. Yep. Joey said I can go well over 65 in the cat as long as I can keep the chin walk under control. JR, the truck shuts off at 97. Don't ask me how I know.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like my Ram. It shuts off too.
Yeah. Pontoon Jody.
Hey, Pontoon Jody.
Well, guys, I think we put a lot of information out. What colors work for you up there, Steve?
I
You still
used
with that gray
a
jig?
gray hand tie with the red in the tail. I had to say that for LBG. And then red flash. And
Yeah,
then I use. I don't even remember what plastic I use. It's on my rod right now. It's over there. I have to go look. But I just keep
yeah,
whatever's on there.
yeah, yeah,
I don't change a lot. I'll keep
yeah,
them same colors on there for 10, 12 trips.
Yeah, as long as it's working.
Yep, yep.
I need to get you a good dose of old Lake Houston crappie, man. You got to come down here and fish it, Steve. You got to.
Yep. Sometimes I don't even go in my jig bag. I don't three,
Yeah,
4 trips. I wouldn't even go in there. That same
yeah,
hand tie has been on there probably 6 trips.
yeah. I'll have to change out my gold dust. After I'm willing to bet that thing has got. I bet you that jig's got 150,
Yeah,
125 to
yeah,
150 fish on it. And it's finally I'd had to switch sides on it, but right now it's
yeah.
it's about going up.
I
I'm
probably
gonna
got
change it in the
500
morning.
pounds of jigs in there. I just ain't using them. I probably get 80 if I empty my boat out.
Yep, yep. Oh, Merrick say he's seen where Mercury's coming out with a 750 horsepower.
Dang.
Wow, wow. You say, what did you say, Steve?
Mm,
Super Dave dropping the links over there. This is Steve's contact. Like I said at the
you
beginning
need
of the
another
show.
friend? Yep.
Yep, some of the best plastics that you'll be able to buy on the market. He also do hand ties. He
Yep.
also do trolling motors. You want to upgrade your
Braid.
electronics?
I
Got
still
some
got a
braid
bunch of
line.
fish counters. I got scissors. I got graph cleaner. I got a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
I need to go through the boxes. I got cases.
yeah. You got to line some of that stuff up sometime, man,
Yeah,
so people
yep.
will see
That's what
what
I'm
you.
gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna have one of each, and I can just
Yeah.
yep show them.
His JR says, Steve, no red flash with white tail.
No, it's blacktail with the red flash.
Yeah.
I just did it one day, and man, that's the only thing I've been using.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to hit me up to just talk crappie or book your a crappie trip out there to see what get you some hands on to see what I do to consistently put fish in the boat and have a great time and take you some tasty fillets home. This is my contact. And it's like I always say, if you do call me and I'm on a trip, I don't answer my phone while I'm on a guide trip. So just leave a message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you, Super Dave. Joey says, just want to say I enjoy this community more than you know. It's not easy to put in a full day and show up week in and week out.
Yep.
But thanks for facilitating a place for us to come together, SK and Steve.
Oh yeah, man, we enjoy it, man.
Yeah, yeah. I know that there are several people that enjoy it, but we enjoy it also.
I wonder if there's any first timers on here today.
Uh,
I think
I
if you're a
forget his
first timer,
name.
the guy with the Facebook page.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was his first time being on.
Let me
Dale
see.
says, I want to go to Rayburn with you.
That's a drive, ain't it?
Man, 4 hours.
Oh man, you could be at Fork.
We could have went to Lake Houston, got him a limit, and back at home, buddy. Or Conroe.
Charles Wiggins, I think.
Craig says, I made 4 videos using red and white jigs. Never caught anything, so I erased them.
Oh man.
I will say red and white, I've always did really good in the salt on red and white, but just
Yeah.
freshwater.
Nah, this is just a red flash. But I've sold some red and chartreuse, a lot of them. That's like my most with red. That's my biggest seller, the red and chartreuse. Or I didn't even someone wanted a red dust.
Yeah. I think the last fish I seen caught on red is a trip that Joey did with me. I don't know. It's probably been a year and a half
Oh
ago.
yeah,
We got to 24 fish. He said, "Hey, I want to try some." He whipped out a red jig and he caught number 25 on red.
yeah. There was someone posted a red jig on Somerville or Conroe or something, and then they were like, "That ain't red."
Yeah, that was Ray
Yeah,
on Conroe.
yeah.
And the giveaway on the lineup, Steve. Oh, when you do the lineup.
I was gonna give it away to the newcomer, but he ain't here, so he'll get it. He missed out. Or
Joey
if he
said,
hears it, send me a message. What did I say his name was?
uh,
Uh,
I don't remember. That was a while ago that he commented though, so
Charles
it's up there.
Wiggins. If you come back and look at this, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll send you a sample pack. Charles
Yeah,
Wiggins.
Joey. None of the ladies has been with us in a minute.
Yeah.
But time is not, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Time is tough,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
I came in here.
Summertime. Yeah.
I came in here for about 20 minutes and got this live set up, and then had to go right back out there because it's some type of grass that I've been battling it in my yard too. I don't use a lawn service, but one of my neighbors do. There's a weed that comes up and it's like a crow's foot.
Hmm.
It's on a long stem, and the crow's foot is all seeds. So I don't cut them. I go out there and manually pull them up by the root. But it's a ton of it at the ramp, and they cut the lawn at the ramp, and man, I mean, it's so hard to get that grass off your shoe to where it's just not covering the inside of your boat. And so I had to get my boat vacuumed out uh, today, and that's what I had to go back out and do. I came in here, I was pretty much wet. Sat in front of my fan right and cooled off a little bit, but time is not on our side.
Yep.
Nah, ain't no way, Dale. You say
If he
2.5 hours.
drives. That's if you get there.
Oh, you say if I drive. You drive like me, Dale. Craig said that was a joke.
Mhm.
I believed you. I caught 25 on white nibbles. They work.
Yep.
Murdoch says I caught one on red once. It was a catfish. I was shooting a red arrow.
Dang.
Tim says, thanks, y'all. Good night and God bless. Early morning for me. We'll talk about it next week. Same time, same flavor. Brother, safe travels to you, Tim, and good luck out there, man. I would tell you to call me if you run into any issues tomorrow, but I'll be on, it's like I say, I'm going to be on that guide trip. So if you have to text me, and after, I always go through my messages after I'm done. But hit me up if you need some help with something. Is it crabgrass, Craig? Yeah, I'm gonna have to research that. It's 150 miles from my house. Took me 2.5 hours yesterday in the old diesel. Yeah, but were you pulling the boat? And I think that the one time that I did go up there to Sam Rayburn, I think I went to the north end, so that may be the reason why it was a lot longer. I know that lake comes down south quite a bit. Well, we never even fish. I never fished the south end of Rayburn. Well, guys, I think we covered a lot. Man, don't be scared. Get out there early. Uh, always pay attention to the thermocline. Water temps have dropped a few degrees right now, so I've seen a big boost in these fish feeding right now. But it does take uh, you paying attention to the reaction of those fish and making it happen. Don't skip the shallows. Do
Yep.
not skip the shallows. I will say that again.
At least check.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Start shallowing and work your way out till you find the
Yep.
best concentration.
Take care of chit chat.
Okay, you say yes with the boat. Huh.
150 miles from Dale. Dang.
Yeah.
He's probably
Must wear.
the south end or something closer.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking too.
'Cause I know it's a big lake.
Yeah, it's a giant lake. Joey says PFD,
Yep.
it's a must.
Cool, Craig.
Said call you
Yep.
tomorrow.
I'll be on the water, man.
Oh, that dock was loaded again the other day, SK. That's cool.
Cool.
Stop mentioning that. Loose lips sink ships. I don't talk spots. We talk scenarios to go catch fish. All right, Murdoch. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Steve, you got anything else?
Nope, nope. That's it. Just be safe out there.
Without a doubt, always wear your life vest, guys, as soon as you
Yep.
get on your boat until you get off. Super Dave, much appreciated, brother. As always, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same flavor.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.